What if something that you already have at home could instantly make you stiffer? Now, technology has changed just about everything, especially when it comes to your erection. Now, the advances have made it possible to optimize beyond the traditional stuff at home. And it has changed life for so many men who have been hopeless before, but have had results now. But there is one forgotten technology that is rarely used or rarely mentioned because it isn't going to make big pharma companies rich. And today we're going to discuss this treatment, this at-home thing that you could be doing that they really don't want you to know about. And why, you may ask? Because it works, and it may keep you off of their prescription pills, which is something that nobody seems to want to do. So today, I'm going to show you an at-home technology that any man in any country can use to either get hard again or optimize their erections or boost the stiffness that you already have, because technology has advanced erection optimization pretty far in the past 100 years. So let's briefly discuss the timeline of manual at-home erection treatment, ED treatment. First, the introduction of the pump. Now, by using vacuum suction, an innovative tire repair gentleman with ED looked down at his little guy that had no movement at all down there and said, "Dang, if I could only just pump this thing up." So he invented the penis pump, and the rest is history, or the story goes. That's the story I've been fed, so I'm feeding it to you too. Now, the pump helps to create new growth factors and healing factors to the erectile tissue so that new blood vessels are made. It essentially really wakens up blood vessels and smooth muscles that have fallen asleep through the years, and it gives the cells a makeover. And with use, men have reported an increase in size, more stiffness, return of morning wood, rehab, basically. Well, then Viagra burst on the scene with all of its side effects and all of the money. They put the pump on the side burner and pushed Viagra, Cialis, Stindra, and a whole bunch of other generic equivalents, a class of drugs called the PDE5 inhibitors. And they are the mainstay for ED treatment right now. Tell your doc you're having an issue and they will prescribe it immediately, like it's a candy of sorts, but it's not. Then there's doctors like myself. We started using something called shockwave. This is acoustic wave technology, and it changed the game. It's an off-label form of treatment for erectile dysfunction, and acoustic wave technology was originally used just for lithotripsy, a process of breaking up large kidney stones that had blocked kidney flow. Now, these sound waves moved through the tissue and broke up the stones so that you could essentially urinate the stones out, the little tiny pieces out. Then we started using shockwave in the office, and it changed erection function and ED forever. Now we use shockwave in the clinic, and you can use shockwave at home, so that's another technological advance. But there has been one technological advance that the world absolutely remains silent on, and this is probably the cheapest version of it. The technology came, and because there wasn't a ton of money for it, there wasn't a ton of money for the doctors to use it, none for Big Pharma, or even the inventor, the buzz fell silent, quite literally. Now, this technological advance is actually vibration technology. And vibration technology is the same type of technology used in the vibration plate that people use to kind of help with circulation and swelling. The same type of vibration used in chiropractor's office or the physical therapy practice. The same type that's in a lady's vibrator that she may keep in her drawer or the purse. Well, I'm Dr. Rachael, and today we dive into the little-known topic of vibration and erectile dysfunction treatment and vibration for erection optimization. Now, make sure that you subscribe and turn on notifications so you really honestly don't miss out on these conversations about natural ways to support and optimize your erection. And also make sure that you're subscribed to my email list so that you don't miss out on Hard Week. So my goal is to help 1 million men worldwide get hard naturally. Now, this is going to be huge, and it's going to be free for you, so make sure you're dialed in. So we're going to optimize and, just make things harder. So let's go. First, let's review the pillars of erectile function so that you can completely understand how vibration can help. Now, first is passion. Without it, there's no erection. You have blood flow. That's number 2. This is the part of erectile dysfunction that is most addressed, and blood has to be able to get to the erection. The vessels have to be able to make nitric oxide, and to do so, this has to work. The next pillar for erectile function is the pelvic floor. This network of muscles has to be strong enough and loose enough to support your erection and also trap the blood flow so that you can maintain an erection and stay stiff for a long period of time and ultimately explode. Now, erectile tissue elasticity and strength, another pillar. So the elastic, smooth muscle cells have to have enough stretch and strength to expand and grow. Do they have that? And then hormone function. Are the testosterone hormones, the thyroid hormones, and the estrogen levels balanced, or something off there? And the least tended to pillar in erectile function is nerve or neurological function. Have the nerves been damaged in a back injury from sitting all day long, bike riding, horseback riding, motorcycle riding, or because of chronic diseases like diabetes that has maybe damaged the sheath that's supposed to protect the nerves and cover them and insulate them? And vibration is interesting because exposed to too much vibration, you can actually lead to desensitization. But exposed to the right amount of vibration at the right time in small directed bursts of vibration, clinically, we actually see nerves being repaired and we actually see them being desensitized. So the science is there. Penile vibration stimulation is thought to improve the strength of erectile power by stimulating the nerves within the tissue, those cavernosal nerves, which then releases this fountain of youth, as I like to call it, that magical gas called nitric oxide, which then causes the erectile smooth muscle fibers to relax and fill with blood. In fact, something that they also don't want you to know about, in 2011, the FDA actually approved a vibration erection stimulator to use for men with ED and in men with spinal cord injuries to get them erect and give them the ability to explode on demand. Wow, right? In 2011. But have you heard about vibration much? But that's how long we have known that vibration can help men with ED. Vibration can help men who cannot ejaculate. Vibration can help men who want to stiffen up. But Big Pharma and the Medical Association they really do want you on prescription pills. In 2013, a study found that 4 out of 5 gentlemen with spinal cord injuries actually got hard enough to penetrate using vibration. That's how powerful vibration can be. Daily vibration therapy on the penile tissue had been used and helped men recover after having their prostates removed. So you got to ask, how does this even work? I know you're wondering, how could a vibrator change the game for your erection? Isn't vibration just for women? Absolutely not. Today we dive into the science behind how a simple vibrating object can improve and optimize your erectile function, improve ED, and help gents who have had nerve damage or prostate damage get hard again. This is perfect as we gear up for Hard Week, as a matter of fact. A week where I am stepping out of the clinic and into your life for free for the entire week to get you and a million other guys as hard as possible. So make sure you subscribe so you can kind of take part in this revolutionary, but secret, you don't have to worry that I'm going to tell everybody, revolutionary medication-free Hard Week. Now, genital vibration is often overlooked. Potentially effective, this treatment is for sexual function concerns in both men and women. And a little bit of vibe is actually associated with increased sexual desire, people being more turned on, and overall sexual function in men just like women. So you're asking how? Well, listen, the penis contains a variety of superficial and deep nerve receptors that really sense changes in pressure. They sense changes in temperature, changes in stretch and pain signals, all transmitted along individual nerve fibers to what we call the dorsal nerve of the penis. And that dorsal nerve runs along the penile shaft, which is actually a branch of a nerve called the pudendal nerve. Now, these vibrations are transmitted backwards to the sacral spinal cord all the way up where it moves like a speeding train back up to the brain and back. So this is the hypothesis for how and why vibration on the penis can hit up the spinal reflexes and ultimately improve sexual function over time and create an erection on demand. All that buzzing creates a penile stiffening. And the best way to do it, they found, is actually in pulses. Bzz, bzz, bzz. The pulses hit the penile tissue and then you stop. And then you repeat the cycle. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Because scientifically, sensitive skin exposed to vibration actually increases nerve activity. Then when you remove the vibration, blood flow and arousal increases. Like it's a paradox, right? Almost like it's someone stimulating you, and it's great. And then they stop for a few seconds and your body is like, wait a minute, don't stop. And then they start again. Bam, it's even more intense. The exact same thing. Now, like anything, too much vibration can have the opposite effect. There is a science to it. And we can discuss more on that in another video if you like, because if you want to know more, just let me know in the comments. Just say vibe and we'll know that you want more on this topic, because I do read them. And this is what we do here. We help you biohack your erectile function without medication. And who knows what can and will happen when you rely on those medications. So Hard Week is coming, so make sure you subscribe and turn your notifications on so you don't miss that. And this is my way of giving back. You guys have given back so much. Look at my numbers. I'm trying to get up to 1 million. We're at 867, so subscribe. And my goal is to help 1 million gents get hard for free. I'm Dr. Rachael. I love you. I'm out.